The 1976-77 season for the Stratford Cullitons was indeed a memorable one.
I always remember our great fans. They were behind us 100%. And whenever we were in trouble, they had lucky pennies that they rubbed. My wife did that. And Joan Flanagan and her used to eat red licorice to bring us luck. So they sell a good sale on red licorice over the years. But no, we had a great team effort from everybody. And Denny Flanagan, the manager, was a great fellow to work with. And if we needed good players, he brought them in.
Jack was a real players coach. He was able to get a lot out of all the players, and he respected the players, and we respected him. He had a lot of respect from all the players. I remember one time we were 25-0, and we lost on a Sunday night up in Hespeler. And the next Monday at practice, we didn't have any pucks on the ice. We skated for the whole hour and a half or 2 hours, whatever the length was. And I think we lost one more game that year. So that was a good lesson that Jack taught us, is to make sure you come ready to play.
I had a real good year, and it just kind of progressed from the regular season into the playoffs, where we won probably most of the games and won the Sutherland Cup. And the highlight in the playoffs was playing against Wayne Gretzky, and he played for Seneca. So we had a great group of guys too, and some younger guys my age and all the way through. So it was a great mix. And any good team needs good goaltending, and we had two of them in Tom Rustin and Randy Sherman. So it really had a positive year, and then we came back the next year and we won the cup again. So I was part of a back-to-back Sutherland Cup squad, and I don't think there's a lot of guys around that can say that. So all the way around, my Culliton experience was second to none.
Denny Flanagan brought in Pat Kelly. It was a Sunday afternoon game in Streetsville, and he put Kelly out to start the game at center ice, and he and another great big guy from Streetsville, they dropped their gloves and went at it, and it was one of the best fights I've ever seen in hockey. They went toe-to-toe, and both got kicked out of the game naturally, but Stratford won that afternoon, went on to win 4 straight. But Pat Kelly there alone that day turned the whole series around.
It's a long time ago. It seems like it's kind of a blur, but we had a rough series with Streetsville, there's no doubt about that. And I was into a couple scrapes, there's no doubt about that. When you're into them, you don't really think about it. There's guys kind of tell you how it goes when it's all over, but it was rough. Everybody did their share, playing rough and playing good, and I did my share too.
We beat out some really tough teams. We played out Seneca Nats, and they had Wayne Gretzky and Paul Coffey on their team, and we had a great series with them. And Gretzky got 5 goals one game, and the next game one of my bigger players, Mark Thiel, went out and said, Jack, I got to stop this guy, so he gave him a tough hit. And Gretzky didn't do a thing the rest of the series, and we won the series. So he came up to me and said, sorry, Jack, but I had to do it.
In preseason, regular season, Ontario Winter Games, and playoffs, the Cullitons played more than 80 games, losing only 8 and tying 5, leading them to become the only Stratford team to win the OHA Junior B title since the Kissed Canadians in 1942.